What I like about this gym is the fact that it's like a family gym where, you know, everybody treats you like your family, especially when you come in here. You know, it's just like that time when I broke my thumb. You know, Brad only had me do certain exercises because I couldn't use my weights, you know. It's just more of a homey gym. It's more of a down-to-earth gym where you know you're going to come in and people, you know, are just courteous. And it's when you go in and do cardio, if you don't understand how to work it, you know, it's very helpful if you can get one of the staff to come in and help you and show you, and they don't act like it's a big, you know, pain in your butt to do it. It's just, I think everybody in here in this gym too are courteous to each other. Because if you're working on a machine, you know, they usually say, oh, I'll wait till you finish, you know. With this gym, it's more hands-on. You know, they're more, they talk to you, they communicate with you. They're always asking, you know, how you're doing, any problems, you need any help with the work, you know, what you work out with. And of course, you know, the trainer that I have is really good. He's the best. The best thing I like about my trainer is that he understands. He knows what my goals are. He knows I have a little bit of a disability in my lower back, so he does a lot of torso training with me. He doesn't pushes the weights on me. You know, if I can handle it, I go with it, then we stay there for a little bit. He really understands me. You know, we've become very good friends. People at my work, yes, have noticed. They ask me all the time where I'm working out. They also ask who's my trainer. And they always want to see me about every 3 months to flex for them. So I do a little arm flexing for them, because that's the only thing I leave visible. At work, I'm able to pick heavier items. I'm a baker. So I have these ovens that sit really low to the ground, and when I carry these big sheet trays out, they're pretty heavy, and so when I come up, you know, my torso is tighter and stronger, so it's easier for me to bring them up out of the oven and onto my rack. As far as work goes, because I practice the bending, you know, squatting, no bending, the squatting, turning, no twisting. I practice that a lot, almost every day, just to help my back, and it's just the strength that I've gotten through my torso training has really helped a lot. I mean, I don't know how much to tell you a lot, but you had to be in the position that I was in, because I was in traction a year ago in July. So then I started training in here in March, and then got measured. The type of results that I have gotten is I've lost inches, I've lost body fat, I'm gaining some muscle weight now, and it's also helping me to control my diet better. Alright, when I started out, my body fat was 32%, and then I started that in May, and then in April the following year, I brought it down to 23.1%. After that, I felt excited. I went down to my work and showed it off. Had my paper in my hand, look. These type of results make me feel more confident. They make me feel, I guess, better, prouder about myself. Yeah, I can do it on my own. No, I'm really, really happy and satisfied with this gym. I've been in 3, and this one has, to me, the most, well, honestly, I've been in 4. But this one's been the most, I mean, I've got more development, muscle development, more of my goals achieved in this gym than I have had anywhere. A lot of these guys just want to work me and bulk me up, and I don't want to be bulked up. Brad, he knows how to keep me trimmed through the program, and I imagine that's your program that he's using. So, it's all about, I don't know, I'm trying to look fit to make people come in here to work out. But I enjoy this gym.
Well, one thing that I really love about this gym is the environment. I don't feel like there's nothing I can't do. And one thing I noticed with like the world's gyms and the place I was at before I came here, they didn't want you doing anything. If you got heavy with a weight, ballistic, if you weren't using a machine, they really were kind of offended by it. And the one thing I've noticed here is that it's open. You guys have a different philosophy. You do the core movements. I mean, like deadlifts, squats, all that's there. You also do some of the newer stuff that's out there for functional training, the mobility, the dynamic fitness, and I really like that here. The other thing is just the atmosphere is very conducive to the goals I've had. Obviously, I'm close to 50 pounds of weight loss in 1 year, and I attribute a lot of that to I like coming here. I've always liked working out, but I really like coming here and doing this. So I really think the environment's great. The trainers are great, even though I can't afford a lot of training with them, but they still interact with me, talk to me, ask me how my goals are coming along and stuff. So it's just a really good environment here. Yeah, I have recommended it. I'd recommend it to anybody. It's just a better gym than most that I've been to in a while, and I just really like what you offer here and the fact that, you can come in, do your workout, and you just get this environment. And I think that's really important, to be around an environment that stimulates you and keeps you coming back. If you're thinking about joining a gym, you got to give this place a shot.